I'm ready. Oh gosh, there.
Continue.
Oh, recording
This is
in
new.
progress.
Look at this. This
I was like,
means
yes.
I broke down.
recorded. Oh, just in case we did not know, this is all being recorded. Copyright reasons, I don't know.
And it's season 2.
We are back. It's been a long time. It took a little hiatus, just like college football does. But same 3 people still having the Bush lattes, and life it goes on and it's going well.
Oh, it's still cold.
The coldest. And of course, got to get my plug in here early, but our blue snowball microphones have made it back for season 2. So we are going to be sounding good from episode 1 till the end. It's going to be great. But hey, don't we have some intro going on here?
Oh, it's time for the intro. Sorry, we got rambling. Okay, now we're going season 2. We had a long talk about how we were going to go through consecutive episodes, just keep adding, like Kara and Nate, or is this 2.1? Is it, and season 2 and I think we landed on season 2. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2 episode 1.
And we will, this is the preseason episode. I'm Dean.
Alex.
Yours truly, Josh.
And we know a little about a lot when it comes to college football.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is that a fair way to say?
Oh, God, yeah. Just did a fantasy football draft last night and really prove that I didn't know much.
Yeah. I would say we
I should be at a good chance to win if I didn't know much. So
it's always fun. Gives you a reason to look at other weird teams, and obviously focusing on the Big Ten, but still don't know a lot about them. So hey, let's just
got Darren Waller though. Life's good.
There we go.
Well, before we start, I grabbed a link here and I put it in the chat, but the first part makes sense to me, and neither of you, have either of you read or know what I'm talking about with the new rule change?
Nope. No.
Okay, so I've got it here, and actually, what I should do is we're gonna really go high tech here.
Are you in the basement, Josh?
Yeah, I was
all right.
Thank you for hosting, Dad. Not to take away from the new rules because they are important. But look at this aesthetic change.
Oh, I know. Let's look at that first.
Look at it.
Yeah, this is big news. I didn't go down here by choice. Ashley told me that she didn't want to tiptoe around podcast time. So she said, "You're doing it in the basement." So I said, okay.
The start of a man cave.
Yeah.
Guess where you get to do your podcast?
Right here. Yeah, this is it. It's very aesthetic. I look official. I mean, it's comfortable. I'm thinking good picks are going to come from here. Now, if I start picking poorly, right back upstairs. So, yes, thank you. New environment. This is the first time this basement has actually been used in a very, very long time. So, all new territory down here. We'll see how it pans out this season.
Well, I told Josh that the rule of thirds in photography, he had it covered vertically and horizontally.
Yeah.
I just enjoy the darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying, Alex is. I know the lights are on in there, but it just
they're on.
It looks like you are just sitting in a dungeon.
Yeah.
And the only time we get real lights on is when Ashley is the guest picker.
There you go. Yeah, that's new because it's cold down here in the basement. You think heat does rise, which keeps the cold air down here with the AC running. And Ashley hates the cold. So if she's gonna want to be a guest picker, she's gonna come in probably with a winter jacket, earmuffs, mittens, the works.
Comfortable down there.
Oh, geez. See, now you
Oh,
can see lights are on.
I know. See, it's like, okay, let's try that, huh?
Maybe, yeah. It's just, Alex, you just absorb all the beautiful light. Look at that. Electricity in that house.
okay. And just our part of the show for Jen. What are we having for beverages?
Oh, yours. Bush.
Yeah.
I'm actually
or football with wine over there.
no, Darla opened it up and so okay, don't tell her.
I'm all dressed up and everything. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went with the Hornets Pride today, so
I know I'm the lame white and gray here. I'm jealous. That's a beautiful shirt you have, Alex.
Well, it's a good thing you can't smell me right now. It's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Time to shower.
We don't quite have that technology yet.
okay, here we go. You should be seeing the rule change. Is that right?
Yes.
I see it.
Okay. Now the first part. Now this is long overdue. Especially after the marathon 70 some to 70 game that Texas and whoever it was, Texas and Texas Tech or whatever,
Right.
So they will require a 2-point conversion after a touchdown in the second overtime period, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
We're all on the same page. But here's the part I'm curious your interpretation. Okay, after a touchdown during the first overtime, teams can choose to kick an extra point or a 2-point conversion. Makes sense. New rule also states in the contest is if they do not reach a third overtime, instead of a team starting another drive at the opponent's 25-yard line, they will alternate running 2-point plays before the change. 2-point plays didn't start until the 5th overtime.
So now they are doing it after the third? If the competition does reach a third overtime, instead of starting another drive, then they're basically moving it up 2 overtimes.
Yeah, but what is this? Oh, and then also in the upcoming year, no, that's the sideline can go to the 15, but the opponents, they'll start another drive at the opponent's instead of starting another drive at the opponent's 25-yard line. They will alternate 2-point plays instead of. I just was. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't know.
Like a shootout in hockey.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like it. It's straightforward. You run a 2-point play, you run a 2-point play. If we both get it, guess what? You run it, we run it.
I think it sounds more exciting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna wrap it up a whole lot quicker than having another hour of game.
And if college football could also get rid of stopping the clock after every first down, that also would be good.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. That does. But some teams use that to their advantage. Run the clock like crazy. Use all 3 downs.
Okay, like in the past. So this is the preseason. We don't have a guest picker yet, but we will have one next week because next weekend is the opener.
Yes, it is.
And so we have to decide who that's going to be, of which of the spouses. But this is the preseason. So do you want me to? So Alex, do you have the spreadsheet?
Yeah, I got it going.
Okay, so let's start with the ACC, the Atlantic. Okay, Alex, you go ahead and start. Goodness, when's the last time someone other than Clemson won the Atlantic?
Oh, it's been years.
I was saying I was casually watching Sports Center this past Sunday, and I believe they said it's been at least 7 years. or it could have been 13. It's been a long time. But yeah, they've just been dominating. Obviously, they're right up there with Alabama, dominating the college football world. Do you have it up?
Absolutely.
Do you know how long it's been, Dad, or no?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought you had the answer for sure, but it's been a long time.
And I mean, granted, they have a much easier schedule than all the SEC teams, but yeah, they hang. They're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do play Georgia this year.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm. I want to say, so Ashley's cousin, for those of you who don't know, is living with us here in Stewartville. She's a Georgia alumni, and I'm not going to let that affect my picks. But I know that game. I know who she's choosing. And hopefully that game happens early enough while she's here, because I will happily watch Clemson versus Georgia, and I will happily cheer on Clemson and see how rowdy she gets compared to me. We'll see what happens, but that is a tough game for them.
So, Alex, who are you picking to win the Atlantic?
Well, I gotta pull this up here. Atlantic region. Oh my goodness.
It's an easy one.
Yeah.
I gotta think about it, right? You know, Seminoles, you know, every once in a while they can shock you, but yeah, Clemson, of course.
Yeah.
I 100% will go with Clemson. Ride and die by the Tigers. Let's
BYOG.
Yeah.
OG.
After the opening game, they open up in Charlotte against Georgia, and then the schedule is favorable. So Clemson for me.
Oh, yeah.
And to the coastal side.
Oh, see, this is where it gets a little bit interesting and more fun.
Oh, if I had a dartboard, just going at it. North Carolina. Go to North Carolina.
Great pick. I was gonna say that's a good one. But not what I'm gonna go with. Obviously, I'm going with the Thugs, the Canes of Miami. Cheers to you.
I kind of figured you would be in that camp. I'm struggling with this one. But you know, it's always easy to take a chance on this, but I'm gonna go Pitt.
Oh,
I was literally just gonna bring up. I bet he goes Larry Fitzgerald. I thought you
were gonna say Duke. I thought you were gonna go Duke. Duke may be in the running. That's gonna be a fun race towards the end. Obviously, Miami
Dukes, they've been up and coming.
They have been, yeah, very much so. That's interesting. All three of us picking different teams.
Okay, and then
we got here. SEC. Oh, this will be a fun one.
Wait a minute. Who's going to win the championship there?
Whoa! I gotta go back here. Oh, Clemson, obviously.
Yeah,
Clemson.
Oh, I didn't even see the champion bracket. Oh yeah, Clemson. They reload. They're like,
okay. Wait a minute. I gotta throw my son under the bus here. He didn't see where it was the championship on the spreadsheet.
Like I said, we're going SEC.
I will 100% admit, when I looked at that spreadsheet, I saw, this division champion, and I went, where's the spot for the overall? So I also didn't see it.
When you look at it, it's like big, bold, all caps champion.
Didn't see it in the first conference. Didn't see it all the way down. Not one. So that's exciting.
The champion will be Clemson.
Oh yeah. Obliviously.
Oh, you're not going with the Canes?
They're gonna put up a good fight, but Clemson's gonna stick to their guns.
Yeah, Clemson. Yeah, that you can't think about something else other than that. Right. Brings us to the SEC. Let's start with the softer side, the East.
I gotta pull this one up.
Yeah, say Cameron's not gonna like that here. The Bulldogs are over there. But I think it makes it.
Can I just get a load out here? There we go.
Can I just get Hello.
I just need. Can I get some pictures?
Yeah, you don't need them. It's fine.
Or are we on the East here?
We're on the East.
Yep.
I'm on the East. Ooh, that's a nice side. We're gonna go with, how do you say, Florida?
Oh, okay. Alex, why Florida?
Why Florida?
Yeah, I want to know why.
If you remember, Tim Tebow, big
God.
fan. No, I'm kidding. Boy,
Because he made it so good at the Jags. Let's just take a moment.
oh my gosh, I wish we had a highlight reel of Tim Tebow today.
Honestly, we all had to have seen that Instagram video of Tebow trying to block as a tight end. He literally comes across the line, throws a tucked head and shoulder, misses 100%, and it was just the most embarrassing attempt to block that
I mean,
very
when I watched that, all I could think of is like just Rudy, just really trying and just
That's a good parallel.
I mean,
gold.
I would happily make what he made just get pummeled like he did.
Goodness gracious, that guy just needs to stick to broadcasting.
Yep.
Broadcasting, just he's good at that. But gosh, give up on the MLB and the NFL.
Where are you going, Josh?
This isn't the Tebow rant section. Sorry.
Oh no, we have more to get through.
That's right, Georgia Bulldogs. Let's go.
Oh, why, Josh?
Because they're better than Florida.
Well, Alex, I was totally with you, leaning towards Florida until I looked at their schedule.
Oh boy.
And they did not draw very well from the West. They get to play Bama and LSU from the West.
But LSU,
yeah, maybe we remember last year.
Yeah, they went 5-5. Maybe they lost more players. I don't think, as much as I want to say go Tigers, I just don't think they're going to be the LSU that everyone expected. You know, the undefeated Joe Burrow season.
Are you getting cocky over here, Dino? You cocky?
I know.
That's right.
I'm going Georgia also.
Okay, that's a nice pick.
And then now the conference that said, hey, you know what? We need a playoff. We just can't figure out how to do it because teams left and we only have 10. The Big 12.
Wait, we didn't touch on the
Oh,
West.
wait. Is there a champion?
We don't need. It's already
We still gotta do the West. We just did the East.
Okay. No, I'm just rambling.
Bama.
Is there any other team than the West?
No, it's just Bama.
There are other teams technically. Will any other team besides Bama win? No. Plain and simple. Bama, roll tide, always.
I want to get on the Jimbo bandwagon. I don't think they can do it this year. Bama.
Nope. Alex, you going Bama?
I'm gonna make this easy for the champion. Bama.
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 Bama. Bama. Bama.
As we said last year, Bama is the best pro team in college football.
Plain simple.
Okay, now the Big 12.
We're done with SEC. Screw them. Easy stuff.
Delete that tab.
Yep. Get that one out of here. Exit onward.
Yep, done with that crap. Okay. Gotta get my pictures.
Mm-hmm. So Alex, I was gonna say I was laughing because I didn't see champion. I saw the first and second place. I'm like, oh, where's the divisions? And there's no divisions. There's just 10 teams, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
10 teams.
Before we pick here, and I think Alex, you might have been. Do you see who Oklahoma plays in their non-conference schedule?
Negative.
NDSU.
Nebraska.
No. Ooh, McCaffrey.
And that was that in the going way back past the Big 12 when it was
That's
the Big
biggest
8.
rivalry. That was a huge rivalry.
Oh, it was massive. I don't think Nebraska is in the same level yet, but
Yeah, they may have separated a little bit, but it should be pretty damn exciting. Are they going to be in Lincoln or down south?
it is. Let me get it back here. It is in Norman. So
Okay. All right. On to the Big 12.
Big 12.
What is this East or first and second? Just first and second pick?
Bro,
Yep.
who do you think is going to be in the Big 12 championship, basically?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Iowa State was pretty exciting. I'm hoping they can ride that high.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do first Iowa State against Oklahoma.
You think Iowa State's going to be ranked first at the end of the regular season?
Yeah. I mean,
they'll finish
Big 12,
first.
in the Big 12.
You think Iowa's going to win it all? Iowa State, sorry. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they had a hell of a season last year. It's super exciting to watch them.
They did. Yeah, looking in the preseason totals too. They are ranked up there. They are ranked very high.
Yeah, they're going to play Oklahoma.
Yeah. I agree with the Big 12 championship. I like the Iowa State Oklahoma matchup for sure. Texas, sorry. They just
I want Texas to be in there, but
I want them, but they just never ever since the Vince Young era, Colt McCoy era, they just don't ball out anymore. They're not the big bad guys from Texas. And sorry Ryan and Lisa if you're watching this, but they don't have that swag anymore. They have the hype. They get the they get their 5-star picks, everything like that. But they're not getting it together. So for that reason, I will go Iowa State versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma will be winning the Big 12.
Okay, I didn't mention that, but yes, I will go Oklahoma winning the Big 12 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I hate doing this, but I agree with both of you on all three. I think everyone is going because of Oklahoma and Texas, the decision they made for the following season. Everybody is going to want to punch out Oklahoma. And I don't think that Oklahoma and Texas, Texas isn't in the top two. I don't think Oklahoma can weather the storm. However, sorry, Zach Purdy. I think in the championship, Oklahoma is going to come out of it. They just have too many horses.
Yeah. I would say they had a young quarterback this year too, and he's only going to get better. And he's good.
Spencer Rattler. He's
stud.
Yeah, he's like half black, half white, ginger, crazy athletic phenom guy. Like
he's from Arizona, so that's why Darla likes him.
Yeah,
Darla loves him. Yeah, but yeah, he's just. I was gonna say, I think I did watch a handful of Oklahoma games last year because they did so well. But yeah, he's young, inexperienced, and he made young, inexperienced plays. So I am excited to see how he does this year.
All right, Pac-12.
X out of that one.
Yeah, close that tab. She gone.
That's right.
Okay, Pac-12, exciting conference.
Yeah, power conference.
Yeah, right. For the North, I want Oregon. I enjoy that team. I just used to go when they're just fast, go, offense. But I'm gonna go with Stanford. They're always just in the hunt.
They're always around. Who are you gonna go with your South pick?
South.
Oh
God, I picked USC a lot last year. They let me down. Jesus.
They're always ranked high, and they always kind of.
And I was lost by like 8 points, and I won.
Yeah, the over-unders last year really killed us.
They killed me big time. This was honestly kind of tough for me. I want USC to win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna go with the Utes.
Yeah, I think that's a great pick. Absolutely. Not my pick, but a great pick.
And then Stanford championship.
Wow, nice. I will go with the Ducks right here. Yep.
Other Duckers.
Those mother Duckers.
We saw them, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'll go with the Ducks for the North, and I'm going to stick with the Trojans. You know, live or die by the Trojans.
Alcohol.
You know what? Why not? Why not? Why not the Trojans? Let's go Trojans to win the Pac-12. Let's do it.
Oh,
yep.
Wow.
For you, Charlie. Let's make it happen. Let's
Charlie Potts right there.
That's it.
It's interesting looking at the schedule. First of all, in the North, they are really talk about the Pac-12 Big Ten rivalry. Oregon plays Ohio State non-conference.
Ooh.
Washington plays Michigan.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
I'm going to veer a little bit, and I'm going Washington because they had a really good year and season last year, even though they were just throttled by COVID situations in their getting shut down with players.
I like that pick. I was tossing between Washington and Stanford, so that'll be a fun one.
So yeah, it's Jimmy Lake's got them going, and we're going to get going. Charlie, I just don't think there's anyone else in the South. USC has too many horses. I'm going to go USC, and
I want to go
Washington
USC.
with the upset.
Wow. Yeah. Look at us. We are all over. And I was going to say, we might be Pac-12 fans this season just to see how that conference plays out. I'm excited to catch a, Pac-12 game just to see, how Stanford does, how Washington does, all that good jazz.
Yeah, it should be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Close that tab.
Yep. She gone.
All right, pull up a new one.
Pull up the important
Big
one.
Ten.
Yep.
East.
Boy, that's a tough one.
The Ohio State, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
We're going to go Ohio State against Wisconsin.
Gosh.
Boy, that's a bold pick, Alex. You took a leap on that one.
You think so? I could have been like, oh, yeah, Illini. They're going to be.
Well, yeah. Lovie Smith really has that Illini group really going strong.
Yep.
Can't go against Iowa State. Iowa State. Ohio State. Hate Ohio State. They're good, but they're good for a reason. They will win the East Division. For the West Division, you better believe it. Ryan Weber, this is for you. Let's go Hawkeyes, baby.
And there's a team, like, they're always in it. Their line is always so good.
They're going to be tough. They're going to have fans in the stands. That is going to be a tough place to play. They are going to win the West Division.
Definitely have to do Ohio State for sure. And PJ, I am really sorry. I just the Gophers schedule is not friendly, and I think the Gophers are going to be good, but not going to be winning.
Going with Nebraska, aren't you?
I hate to do this, but I gotta agree with Josh. I was going with Iowa also. The only thing Iowa's strength of schedule is they have the fourth hardest schedule in the country, which is not good.
That's all right. They're tough farm boys.
Tough. I was gonna say they slow it down. They play their game. They bring those fast-paced, high octane. Bring them down.
Iowa State champion.
Well, Alex, we're wrong conference.
Oh, sorry, Ohio State.
So many conferences, so many different schools. Unbelievable.
East, West, first, second, North.
Yeah, I can't even keep them straight.
Apparently there's a champion after each one. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe there is. Maybe they're just throwing out conference championships this year. Saints.
Jeez.
Ohio can win the Big Ten.
I was just looking at the one thing that turned I was just like, there was a reason why. Wisconsin has Michigan and Penn State from the East in their non-conference on the other side.
That'll be tough.
And I think the Hawkeyes, they have Indiana, which isn't going to be easy. Indiana's
not an easy
good.
They were fun to watch last year.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, what? Oh yeah, Ohio State. I'm sorry, I was.
Okay. I thought you were going with Iowa for a second.
Clear. Yeah, Ohio State's in the Big Ten again.
Brings us to the Final Four, and before you came on, Alex, Josh, and I were talking, and in my opinion, there's only 6 teams that are really Final Four worthy.
And 2 from the SEC, you know that.
I don't. And are you willing to take a leap outside of that?
If Notre Dame is in your top 6, get the hell out of Dodge, because that team can just kick rocks.
You know what God, they're pretty good last year. They're probably going to make the playoffs, in my opinion.
I'm going to be well. They're probably back to their independent schedule because
they're always independent.
Joined the ACC
team
just to play schools. And
although they play Wisconsin this year.
Good. I hope Wisconsin.
Yes, they're a real team.
I hope every team beats up on Notre Dame. I do. Year in, year out. They're so overhyped. I cannot stand them.
Well,
their schedule is
my 4th seed Notre Dame playoffs.
Yeah.
Their schedule is actually a little tougher. They have USC and Stanford again, but they do have Wisconsin. They have North Carolina. So okay.
Yeah, get them into the playoffs and let them get walloped.
Alex, you really are going with that?
100% 4th seed. They find a way. As much as I don't like them, it's like Ohio State. Ohio State. Okay, Ohio State's my number 2 seed. We're just going with that.
Okay.
Number 1. I think we all know that one.
Bama. Yeah.
3rd seed. Do you think Clemson can reload and get back into it?
I was gonna say you have them winning the ACC.
I know.
Which would technically put them in that spot.
Yeah, I know. There it is. Bama, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame. I feel like I've seen this game before.
I've seen this.
And again,
I've seen this play out before.
Bama number 1, hands down. Oh man, that is tough. I wouldn't say my 2 and 3 seed teams are either Ohio State or Clemson, but I think Clemson's going to be number 2, and I think Ohio State's going to be number 3. And the obvious choice to make it in that 4th spot is going to be Oklahoma.
Okay, I like that.
But yeah, I can't disagree with your logic. Freaking Notre Dame just weasels on into the freaking playoffs.
Yep, and just get pounded and well, we made our money.
Bama won for sure. I'm going to go Ohio State 2. Clemson 3. And this is the one that throws me a little bit on how to do this. Actually, let me change that. Clemson 4.
Oh.
And number 3 is going to be Georgia. Because Georgia plays Clemson early in the year.
Like head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And Georgia they beat them because Clemson, if you're going to beat Clemson, just like if you're going to beat Ohio State, you better do it early in the year.
Yeah, just like those Gophers.
Yep.
And then they'll cruise through and play, lose to Bama, but that will be their only loss.
Wow. Yeah. So you think, I was gonna say, you think a one-loss Big 12 champion is gonna get outbeat by a one-loss SEC to Alabama? It's not impossible.
You think that Oklahoma's only going to have one loss? No.
I think Oklahoma's gonna have one loss.
Remember, everybody's going to be out to get them this year. They're them in Texas. They're the traitors.
They're the bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee, Oklahoma is not the bad boys, please.
No, there's one of the two schools.
Oh yeah, I mean, but no, they're not bad boys, but everybody's gonna hate them because you look at Kansas State, it's like, or especially Kansas, Oklahoma, and West Virginia. It's like, where are we going?
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say, because Oklahoma and Texas want to go to the SEC. I don't get it. The Big 12 was so renowned. I don't know why they keep wanting to break up and dismember and everything like that.
Why would you want to go to the SEC?
Your freaking conference, and everyone's going like, yeah, I know, money. Everyone watches it.
Okay, champion, national champ.
Okay, everyone wants to go with Bama. I'm going Big 10, Ohio State, just because they're in the Big 10.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like when the Packers make the playoffs, just because they're in the NFC North. I'm kind of rooting for them.
Sure. I'm gonna go with the easy one, Bama, just because they win.
I know. It's a pretty logical one.
Like, yeah, I mean, I hate making the obvious pick, but they're the obvious pick for a reason. They are going to steamroll, and they play in the hardest conference, and they're still going to steamroll those teams. And Alabama's probably going to steamroll the number 4 team in the country. Like, I think it's going to be Ohio State, Alabama. I do. Yeah. That's going to be the national championship game. But man, they have no weaknesses through and through. Yeah, they had a lot of players drafted, but they never
that's every year,
never have a down year. They just keep them coming.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Georgia in the rematch.
Oh,
first
boy.
Ride that team. Here we go.
All right. Josh, you have the safest route.
I'm trying to win it. I'm winning right there. USC, no, my US, yeah, I suppose USC is my long shot there. Yeah, I mean, college football has a lot of waivers, we'll see what happens, but yeah, just can't help it. Sorry.
All right. All the preseason picks.
There they are. They're in the books.
And tabs are gone.
And the only one that we really took a leap on was the Pac-12.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's going to be kind of exciting to watch again this year. So
I think so.
I'm excited for McCaffrey with Nebraska. And
yeah.
See how that goes. And yeah, it's an exciting time of year.
I'd say so.
It's going to be interesting to see if there is a non-premier team, if they're going to make a run at it. This is the year because, and I'll just use the Gophers for instance. With their offense, everybody had a chance to return because last year didn't happen when it comes to eligibility. So you look at a lot of these schools that would have lost their top players. They came back, and that's a weird intangible because the top 5 programs they lost all their players to the NFL like they normally did.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an interesting way to look at it for sure. I definitely didn't even think about that. Yeah, I mean, it goes to show for experience does play a big factor, especially those people who didn't go to the NFL, who, may potentially get drafted, but they're back for yet another year. They know the level of play. Those first timers coming through Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, they know the mentality, but they don't really have the reps, which means, chances for mistakes are higher, I would say, but they're 5-star recruits for a reason.
Oh yeah. Their number 2s and number 3s are better than most teams' number 1.
They're starting for the Gophers. They're starting for a lot of places.
Gosh, I literally think, you could take those third stringers and they would be studs for the Gophers. It'd be like, yeah,
and put together a super competitive team.
Absolutely. But hey, you know what? That's okay.
Season 2 of Picks has started.
Dunzo, season 2 off to the races. I was gonna say, thankfully, we get to come back and we get a laugh. 12, 13 weeks down the road, see how bad or good they are. So that's exciting.
I mean, it could be just absolute flops, or it could just be like, all right, steady Eddie all the way through. So
I feel like I picked all number 1s in March Madness right now.
Yeah, exactly. One's gonna crumble.
I'm like, one of them's gonna fall. But at the same time, I don't think so. So that's how I feel. I chose the safe. There's no money going on this, obviously, but I'm like, I chose the safe money winning picks.
I was gonna say, if we were betting in Vegas right now, it'd be fun watching Dad's.
Yeah.
And all that. So
I'm excited to see how Washington's gonna go. But yeah, there it is. Another episode. Great kickoff to season 2. And we'll be back next week to launch off, week 1 of college football 2021.
Yeah, we got to do it on Wednesday because there is a big game on Thursday. Prime time, 7 o'clock.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that. Get that upset out of the way early and then onward the rest of the season. Go Gophers.
Okay. Any final words?
Final word.
Monday.
Wish me luck on putting my TV on the wall after this.
You didn't get it done yet?
No, gotta do that right now. Here we go.
We'll see you on the Dutes.
Okay, right. Dad,
bring us in, Josh.
Here we go. Bring it in. Hey, here's the season 2. Sports Dolls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports Dolls.
Sports Dolls.
Woo.